Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is me for Dr. Wali and you all know that about me. I am in the social media platforms and today I will give the very amazing very amazing interview. This is a very amazing and lovely interview and in the interview we will talk to the and today my topic is the breaking uh, breaking boundaries and I open the VP and share my screen.
We'll start in a second. First, I'd like to ask you, would you like to subscribe to Call Annie Super? It comes with access to
Oh,
more features and
what
unlimited.
I recall. Yeah, now.
Hello.
Assalamualaikum Eric, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm here to provide information and assist with your queries. What's on your mind today?
Okay, today my topic is the breaking boundaries. Can you tell us about this?
The breaking boundary likely refers to pushing past one's limits or exceeding expectations. However, without more context, it's difficult to provide a specific explanation. Could you provide more information or clarify what you mean by breaking boundary?
Okay, so now can you tell me what's importance to you? What importance to the breaking boundaries?
As a researcher, my primary focus is on providing accurate and helpful information. I don't have personal preferences or feelings, but I can tell you in the context of our conversation, what's important to me is assisting you in achieving your goals and providing guidance on topics such as health and wellness, mindfulness, and personal growth. Regarding Big Brother, it's a term that can have different meanings depending on the context. In a literal sense, a big brother is an older male sibling. However, in a broader sense, Big Brother can refer to a figure of authority, a mentor, or a guiding influence. If you're referring to the concept of Big Brother in a psychological context, it often relates to surveillance, monitoring, or control. Could you please clarify which aspect of Big Brother you're interested in? It seems like you're still gathering your thoughts. Feel free to take your time, and when you're ready, I'm here to help and provide information on any topic you'd like to discuss. What's been on your mind lately?
Is breaking any reason, meaning of the any meaning for the breaking boundaries?
It seems like you're looking for a reason or an explanation, but I'm not sure what specific topic or question you're referring to. Could you please provide more context or clarify what you're trying to understand the reason for? I'll do my best to provide a helpful and informative response.
Now can you tell me the in the mind and impact for this?
It seems like you're using metaphors or making statements that might be related to your thoughts or feelings. The phrase "I'm a mind" could suggest that you're feeling like you have a lot of depth or potential. but might be struggling to express or tap into it. The mention of inspectors could imply that you're feeling scrutinized or judged in some way. If you're willing, could you help me understand what's behind these statements? Are you feeling overwhelmed, struggling with self-doubt, or trying to convey a sense of determination and resilience? I'm here to listen and provide support.
Okay, now can you tell me what this boundaries can sorry, how you work these boundaries?
It seems like you're shifting topics a bit. You mentioned getting juice and hot water, which could be a way of taking care of yourself and prioritizing your well-being. Then you said is boundaries. So, boundaries are an important topic, especially when it comes to maintaining healthy relationships, prioritizing self-care, and establishing a sense of identity. Setting and maintaining boundaries can help you protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. Would you like to talk more about boundaries and how they relate to your life? Perhaps you're struggling with setting boundaries, or maybe you're looking for ways to communicate your boundaries more effectively. I'm here to listen and offer guidance if you need it.
Okay, I will tell you. I will ask the next question. Now, can you tell me, Eric? Eric, what types of boundaries we have? Are important is to.
It seems like you're trying to share something about a group or a collective habit. Could you please clarify what you mean by the habit of the group? Are you referring to a specific group of people such as friends, family, or colleagues? Or are you talking about a broader social or cultural group? Additionally, what type of habit are you thinking of? Is it a positive habit, such as a regular practice or ritual, or a negative habit, such as a pattern of behavior that's holding the group back? I'm here to listen and help you explore your thoughts.
Okay, so now can you tell me, Eric,
It seems like you're
what tips we have due to the boundaries?
It seems like you're wondering what I would do in a certain situation, or how I would approach a particular problem. As a researcher, I'm designed to provide information, analyze data, and offer guidance. If you'd like, we can explore a hypothetical scenario or a specific challenge together. Please feel free to share more about the situation or problem you're thinking of, and I'll do my best to provide a helpful and informative response. What's the context or situation you're thinking of? Is it related to personal growth, relationships, or something else? I'm here to listen and help in any way I can.
Okay, now can you tell me the boundaries? Can the boundaries can work on the boundaries like is a machine? Can you tell us?
It seems like you're exploring the concept of boundaries in a more abstract or technical sense. Boundaries can indeed be thought of as limits or edges that define a system, process, or entity. In the context of machines or technological systems, boundaries can refer to the physical or functional limits of a device or component. For example, a boundary might define the maximum temperature a machine can operate at, or the maximum amount of data it can process. In a broader sense, boundaries can also be thought of as interfaces or intersections between different systems, domains, or disciplines. These boundaries can be physical, emotional, or conceptual, and they can play a crucial role in defining how different components interact and function together. If you're interested in exploring this idea further, we could discuss how boundaries work in different contexts, such as technical boundaries, how machines and systems are designed to operate within specific limits and constraints. Social boundaries, how individuals and groups define and maintain their personal and collective limits. Conceptual boundaries, how ideas and disciplines intersect and influence one another. Which of these areas would you like to explore further? Or do you have a different direction in mind?
Okay, Eric. Now can you tell me what does mean Earth's boundaries can work? Boundaries it's not working. Boundaries is like not only machines it can work on the our. It's choose only our city and country out of city and countries. Mistake. Can you tell us about that?
You'd like me to elaborate on the concept of boundaries and their effects. Boundaries can be thought of as limits or edges that define a system, entity, or concept. They can be physical, emotional, or conceptual, and they play a crucial role in shaping our experiences, interactions, and relationships. Boundaries can have various effects, including 1. Definition of identity. Boundaries help define who we are, what we are, and where we belong. They shape our sense of identity and influence our perceptions of ourselves and others. 2. Protection and safety. Boundaries can provide a sense of protection and safety by limiting access to our personal space, emotions, or resources. 3. Regulation and control. Boundaries can regulate the flow of information, energy, or resources between different systems or entities. 4. Separation and distinction between different entities, concepts, or ideas, allowing us to understand and appreciate their unique characteristics. 5. Interaction and exchange. Boundaries can facilitate interaction and exchange between different systems or entities, enabling the sharing of information, resources, or ideas. In various contexts, boundaries can have different effects. For example, in personal relationships, boundaries can help establish trust, respect, and intimacy. In technology, boundaries can define the limits of a system's functionality or the interfaces between different components. In geography, boundaries can separate countries, cities, or regions, influencing cultural, economic, and social dynamics. In psychology, boundaries can refer to the limits of our emotional, cognitive, mental health, and well-being. These are just a few examples of the complex and multifaceted nature of boundaries and their effects. If you'd like to explore this topic further or discuss specific aspects of boundaries, please let me know.
Okay, Eric. Now can you tell me what types of boundaries we have? It's important to do. Sorry, it's important and easy. Can you tell them?
It's like you're acknowledging. It seems like you're asking about the different types of boundaries that are important. There are several types of boundaries that can be significant in various contexts, including 1. Physical boundaries. These refer to the physical limits of our body, personal space, or territory. 2. Emotional boundaries. These boundaries define how we feel, think, and interact with others and help us maintain our emotional well-being. 3. Mental boundaries. These boundaries refer to our thoughts, beliefs, and values and help us distinguish between our own thoughts and those of others. 4. Spiritual boundaries. These boundaries define our connection to something greater than ourselves, such as a higher power, nature, or a sense of purpose. 5. Energetic boundaries. These boundaries refer to the energy we exchange with others and help us maintain our vitality and well-being. 6. Time boundaries. These boundaries define how we allocate our time and help us prioritize our activities and responsibilities. 7. Financial boundaries. These boundaries refer to our financial limits and help us manage our resources and make responsible financial decisions. 8. Digital boundaries. These boundaries define how we interact with technology and help us maintain a healthy balance between our online and offline lives. These are just a few examples of the different types of boundaries that can be important. Setting and maintaining healthy boundaries is essential for our overall well-being, as it helps us establish and maintain our identity, prioritize our needs, and build strong relationships with others. Regarding the title, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Could you please clarify or provide more context? I'm here to help and provide information, so please feel free to ask me anything.
Okay, so now my next question is to Eric. What tips? Oh, sorry. I have. Since we need to ask me question with double tag. Okay, so now next question is to tell me the boundaries have the Oh, sorry everyone, I am leave because any issue I think. Now I again share the any to in my studio. So now Annie, can you tell me what boundaries you have? Oh, I will do. Can you carry on your answer because I am late, so I can understood. I am not listening because I am leaving.
It can be challenging to process and respond to information in real time, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed or struggling to articulate your thoughts. Let's take a step back and try to refocus. You were asking about boundaries, and I provided some tips and information on the topic. If you're ready, we can continue exploring that topic or move on to something new. Since you mentioned you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, I'll try to provide a brief summary of our previous conversation. We discussed 1. Boundaries and their importance. 2. Types of boundaries: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, etc. 3. Tips for establishing and maintaining. If you'd like to continue exploring boundaries or move on to a new topic, please let me know. I'm here to listen and provide information in a way that's easy for you to understand. Remember, take your time, and don't worry about feeling overwhelmed. We'll work through this together, one step at a time. It seems like you're ready to move forward. Let's try to focus on one topic at a time. Since we were discussing boundaries,